Wow.
Villa.
Welcome to Small Talk, Paranormal Small Talk. I'm your host, Howard Petrie, along with host Rosie Page.
Hey.
Yeah, we lost a man. I don't know what happened to Tim tonight. Try to get in touch with him, but he's not for some reason picking up, or something must be going on. Because it's not like him to do that.
He's ghosting you.
He's ghosting. Oh, I'm at the man. Look,
I always have to say that.
Everybody's ghosting me, man. Look, today they had on the news that somebody got arrested. They had one of those old school buses that was painted up like like the 70s, with a bunch of stuff all over the side of it and everything.
Psychedelic.
And yeah, psychedelic. And they had the police went there and served the search warrant, and because they believed that it was a meth lab, and it was, but they opened up the freezer and they found a headless torso of a woman in the deep freezer.
Oh my God, that's like next level meth lab.
I know, man. I guess she couldn't pay her bills. So.
Or they were lacing the meth with humans. Or maybe they were collecting like body parts because she didn't pay her money to them. Like they had what do they call it? A kingpin or
I don't
like
know.
That. They
This
were
little
coming
fella,
to collect. The Reaper was coming back to collect. Repo Man was coming back to collect the organs because she didn't have no money.
This little fella here didn't look like he weighed $1.95 as that, and he was, I don't know, he was toothless, hairless, whatever you want. He was all messed up looking. I mean, it was a bad situation.
Maybe he needed her teeth for himself, for her hair.
Maybe. That's what he's trying to do. Get them teeth out of that head. I don't know.
Bill.
Yeah. So,
where was that? In your state?
Yeah, it was in our state. It was in New Orleans, actually.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, these people going crazy out here for some reason. I don't know what the heck's going on with them. They just
hide your kids and hide your wife.
Well, really?
There's that one guy. He's like, hide your kids, hide your wife. From that one clip.
Also,
we crazy out here. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
I want to make sure everybody knows that we do not bow to corporate sponsors on this show.
This is mine. So. There's no name.
Tonight we are blessed to have Miss Onae Shinn on the show. She's got her own show. It says I believe the name of that show is just Onae. And, and she's with Hey Boo. And she's filling in for Crystal on Hey Boo for as for the time being. I don't know how it may be a permanent thing. I don't know what they might be 5 women on that show, 10 women. I don't know.
It depends. She might be running away to other adventures, but if not, then she might stay on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll wherever the wind blows.
Yes. Right. We'll see what fate brings.
Whoa. I was out in the backyard today. I was burning a whole bunch of stuff, and Jackie comes out and tells me, we might have a guest this weekend. And I said, what? What you mean this weekend? She said, yeah, our grandson might be coming in tomorrow. I said, what? And that's not like what's going on. Evidently, he's going to this new school, and they have like they had a COVID outbreak, they believe, there, and they don't want him to get sick. So they're going to have him tested tomorrow morning to make sure he's okay. And then if he's okay, he's going to be coming over here, spending a few days with us.
Giving you a run for your money?
Yeah, giving Pawpaw hell.
Or is it the other way around?
Well, no, we give Momo hell.
Yeah, I was going to say, the two of them will give her hell.
That's what she was talking about the other day.
Eating chocolate and candy at night while she's sleeping.
Oh, yeah, she's wired. He's wired. That's right. He gets wired when he comes see
Carl. Dawn.
Hey, Carl.
Irene.
Howard Muhammad
Joshua.
is my friend.
Hey, Joshua.
Okay, Muhammad.
Do you know him? I don't know him. Hey, Ricky.
Irene's speaking up for him.
Yeah. I'll give you hell too, Howard. And hippie bus, she said exactly what I was thinking, Irene. A hippie bus. I would so own a hippie bus, but I would not have torsos in it or body parts of any kind. I
Man,
promise.
look at all the haters in there. Irene used to want me to come over to her house and come eat and come to visit her in China, in Japan and everything.
That's a
Now
little bit far.
she's over here like wants me to get all messed up and everything, man. It's like it does.
She wants you on the hippie van.
And there's Jessica. She's from the UK, but she's currently in the United States, I think, for the time
And I see
being.
Paranormal Wales UK too. Hello.
I'm looking for that. What is it? Okay.
Dawn. Another Dawn. There's another Dawn. Hey, from Minneapolis, Dawn.
Yeah, that's Dawn.
Gabrielle.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica.
Gabriella is on. Gabriella.
Gabriella. Poor Gabrielle.
Gabriel. I'm Henrietta. He's Gabriella.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's here till March. She was supposed to just come spend Christmas in the United States, and now she's here till March.
Yeah, well, it's probably a smart idea. Less traveling back and forth at this time while it's, not looking too good at this moment.
Let's see if I can do this right quick while I'm thinking about it.
She loved it too much.
What? What you mean?
She said, I'll never get you messed up, Howard. Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Jeramis? Indiana Wookiees on?
Indiana Wookiees got many aliases that have to do with Wookiees. He's branching out there.
Oh, look. Yeah, Gabriella says that's funny. Look at that eye. Doing that no.
What is it?
So,
Eyebrows like that or that or that? I don't know. I can't tell. It's too tiny.
I think the last time we had Onae was on, I think it was on the Petri dish, and that show's not really good. I mean, it's good to play around and joke around and everything, but if I remember, you actually flew halfway across the United States just to make sure that you was get on time for the show. And I appreciated that so much, but she wasn't able to stay on long because she was tired and hungry and jet lagged and everything. So she had to take care of, herself, which is understandable. Mm-hmm. But now the only thing Onae's got going on is she's Granny O now.
Granny O. Or Nanny O. Call her Nanny.
Nanny O. Nanny O.
She's the high priestess O.
I'm doubly ordained high priestess O.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds better than Granny. I don't know. Although the grandmas in my family don't like being called Granny, so.
Yeah, I don't like Granny either. I prefer just Grandma, just flat out Grandma. It sounds less old.
Hopefully, I have a long time until I have to be called that, but hopefully, or there's going to possibly be some possible teenage deaths involved.
Carl just sitting in a picture.
Yeah.
Inside his restaurant, and what's going on inside his restaurant? I'm gonna try to a little light, and if you look right here at the bottom, maybe not. Let's see.
Do you have a light, like a ring light? You can turn your ring light off, and it might reflect less, or your O light, or whatever you call it, like a special light.
That's just from the screen.
I can kind of see like peep. Was there a person?
Okay, do you see where the chair's at? Look right there.
That's my face. You're pointing to my face.
No, right here. Right there above the chair.
Yeah.
That's my face. Yeah, I'm there. Hi.
Okay, where your hand was at? Look, right there by your fingertips. Look, there's somebody standing there.
Is there? Okay, yeah. I thought I saw somebody in the photo.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, right there. Yep, right there.
Who is that?
That's in his restaurant.
That's
Carl's restaurant.
That's like a spirit.
Yeah, it's transparent.
Yeah, it looks like someone in a suit.
I guess I'm gonna send it to y'all so y'all can look at it.
Yeah, I want to look at that. I'm excited. I get to go to somebody's house soon and check out at an 1800s house that's got some crazy stuff going on.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, hey Nick. Hey Jesse. Dawn Marie. She's an Emma. Emma.
Hey, this is look at the hand holding books. Y'all got the pictures.
Hand holding books.
You see where the chair's at? The back of the chair.
Yeah, look at that.
I thought I see something on top of the bar. That's weird. Top of the bar, far right, on top of the bar.
It's Nick of the Corn. He's in the warehouse here. He's in the
That looks like
studio.
a rag, maybe, sitting there.
Oh no, I see like. Yeah,
I don't know. To me, it looks like you see the shoes. You can see him standing up.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
I'm trying to do like we circle something.
Looks like it has a baseball cap on backwards. If I'm correct.
That's a good catch.
I'm trying to zoom in.
I'm gonna show you what I see.
We're probably boring people.
I see something else. Like,
can you share that, Rosie?
I can't screen share it because I'm not
Me
the
neither.
host.
I'm the host, but I can't do it yet. I'm still figuring
You
it
want me
out.
to tell you? You want me to walk you through it? You want to try it?
No. Oh, look, I got baby in the house. Look, baby's coming in. Hey, baby.
Oh, hey. I was like, baby, who? I'm looking in the comments. And I'm there's another person on the screen. Dang, what?
Oh, wait. No. I don't think that's a baseball cap. I think it's one of those, what is those, bolo hats with the rim?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Like, I have to get magnifying glasses or something. But I'm almost thinking that's one of those, what are those hats, guys? I don't know. Who knows? The bolo or bolero hats with the.
I'll send it to Ricky so you can look at it too.
Not a fedora. A
bandolera? Not a fedora.
Is it called a bandolera or?
I don't think it's called a bandolera. What did you call it?
Bandolera. No.
Wow.
Is it like a gangster hat? Like a gangster hat?
Yeah, kind of like that.
I'm talking about. Like I see what it looks like.
Like the guy from in the movie Tombstone. He's not the sheriff, but he's the somebody else. I don't know. Somebody important, and he wears that kind of a hat.
Like the cowboy hats?
Not cowboy though.
No.
Nope.
Download and enlarge it.
Come on, somebody in the comments must know what I'm talking about.
So let's get back to Miss Onae.
Hey Nick, what's up?
We haven't had Miss Onae in here for a while, and I brought Mr. Ricky in because I don't think Ricky you've ever met Onae, have you?
We've been on a few live streams backstage.
Yeah.
Is it a bowler hat?
But we haven't met in person and formally.
And no, not in person yet. Nope.
I ain't met any of y'all formally and in person. Rosie, I shared a table
I
with.
haven't met a lot of people in person yet.
And Onae, I kind of break in her room. So, I mean, it's all good.
I know, right? I would have been scared.
She wasn't. She was actually very, very polite about it. She was, I mean, it was eerie. It was almost to that point, you know. Come on in, have a cup of coffee. I'm like, I was more in shock than she was, I think.
Shocked, more shocked than she was for what?
It's the bowler, the derby bowler.
Okay.
Now look at the picture and look at the man and see, and you'll think, because you see the on the Derby bowler. It's,
Ricky, you got that picture now? Do you see what we're talking about?
You see what has the ribbon? It has the ribbon there, or the band, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That was the bowler, the Derby bowler.
It wore those like in the 20s, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's wearing.
Mobster style hat.
That's what I think I'm seeing in the picture. What made me think
Yeah. That's what I thought it looked like. And I was like, you said baseball cap, and that threw me way off. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I know that. Well, because I thought I saw something like, you know how like you have it, the little area there where it's like kind of, so I thought it was that.
I'll bring Carl. You captured that at your restaurant. I'll bring Carl in. You mind on if I brought Carl in? He can talk us
Bring
through
him
it.
in. Let's bring Carl in.
Let's see, Carl, I'm gonna bring you in. There we go.
Hey, Chrissy.
That's an interesting catch, I think. Listen.
Hey, Kim.
There he is. Hey, what's up, Mr. Carl?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Is it the same picture? I'm seeing somebody that's on the backside of that chair. It looks like they right up against the bar, sort of. Is that the picture?
Right.
Is that what you wanted to show?
Right. I'm going to share it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I see something on top of the bar to the far
You
right.
see, Rosie, you can share without. I just don't know how to do it
I
yet.
can share it up.
Oh, I can. Oh my God. Well, then I can share after he's done and share what I circled on it.
Yeah, you can share it up there.
Because Nick of the Corn does it all the time for me.
He's always doing something with corn, ain't he?
He is. Cornholing, corn something, cream corn. Something to do with corn.
Next today, Carl.
Chrissy has
Yeah.
agreed.
Huh?
Chrissy
Can you
has,
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can hear you. Chrissy has agreed to run through the cornfield. Yay, Chrissy.
There's a joke I remember in high school. It was run backwards through a cornfield with your pants down. And I was like, oh my God. That's brutal.
Oh, Lord. Good old cornfield running.
See, she said, bye.
She said no. Sorry, Howard.
That's her way of saying yes.
True.
That's right, Irene. I use the corn silks to make my drawers.
You're
Oh,
showing
Lord.
the photo first, right, Carl? You're going to show him the photo first?
yeah, I'm working on getting
Okay.
it pulled up.
I was making sure you weren't waiting on me to put it up there.
See, look, she's saying yes. Look,
Who? Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Amber Bloom. I don't see the Amber Bloom person.
Yes.
I guess because maybe they're on your page. I don't see them in the comments. I'm like, who are these people?
Okay.
Ouch.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a drink. There's a question for Ricky. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
when was the
Lord.
last time?
I want to say 2015. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was like 2019, 2018.
We got some Onae supporters in the house tonight. Look at her. Miss Amber
Oh,
Bloom.
snap.
I love Amber. And her two girls, Sadie and Samantha. They're adorable. All three of them. Oh, I forgot. We're all watching our phones or something. This must be so interesting for
Yeah.
people.
Hey,
Okay.
Here we go.
see something?
Try that.
There we go.
There you go.
Let me
Oh,
explain.
see. Oh,
We're
wait,
at the
can't
bar.
see where I'm
In the
pointing.
front is the bar. You got a chair.
Right.
Back there on the far left is a pool table. Now watch as I enlarge this up.
Yeah, you can see like the white type of socks that they wore at the time with the
If you look at the feet, see 1 foot down and 1 foot coming up like it's walking.
uh-huh. Looks like
Okay.
it might be holding a cane with a
Yeah, kinda
tampon
Yeah,
on
I
its
was gonna say
back.
that. It looks like
Okay.
a
So
possible
step.
cane or something.
It don't show real good on here until you get it
There is a cane.
downloaded, but in that hand right there, it looks like 3 books tied with a string holding the string. You can see the bow tie, the suit, the bolo hat, everything. What you see over to the right, that little white glare in it, that is a napkin out of a napkin holder.
Oh no, further than that, all the way back. Like, keep going right. Further right.
As far right
End
as
of
I
the
can go.
picture.
Right there.
Hang on. Right
Okay.
there. See?
These are all reflect. What you're seeing behind him is a window. That's the front of our restaurant.
What's on top of the counter there? If you go all the way far right.
Okay,
Keep
all the
going
way
that way.
out.
Right there.
That
What is all that?
outside, there's no street light right there where that part of that light is at. I have no idea what that is.
It looks like someone standing up there crouching and another weird person in a suit or something. I
Right.
don't
We
know.
have a lot of them with suits down there. Goes all the way back into the 1800s from the people who used to own the property there. But this one right here just it got me. I was like, I
Yeah.
cannot explain that. Because you can see this chair right here. It's behind that chair.
Plus, if it was a real person, it's kind of shrunken and not proportioned completely like a normal real person would be if the real
Right.
person was standing there.
So it could be or it could be a kid
or
or
I mean, a living person.
you know, they can present themselves in any way they want.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we captured this it'll be a week ago tomorrow
That's awesome.
in there. But I thought you guys might be interested.
Yeah.
Get your opinions on it and everything like that.
Like, what era would that be? It reminds me of like the suit that
Looks like
Charlie
20s,
Chaplin
maybe
wore.
late 20s.
Was it Charlie Chaplin, the
I'm
black
even
guy?
thinking back further than that. You got to remember, back in our time frame, up in the area where I lived at, was all the Mormon Wars back in the 1830s. There were businessmen that walked around with the little 3-piece suit and the bow ties.
Hey, Chris and Brian.
So it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But no, I thought you
It's
guys
good
would
catch.
get it. I thought you guys would get a kick out of looking at that.
That's really neat.
That's why I sent it to you so you can send it
It's
to
the
everybody. And
1800s.
we can try to figure out, you know,
Yeah.
because
I'll like try to blow it up and take it into a photography system where you can like change the contrast and stuff in the depth perception. You can like bring forth the light where it's at and like make it look more obvious, like sharpen it up or something.
right.
Yeah. And I want to do that with the thing that it looks like there might be something. I don't know. There may be nothing there.
There may
But on
be
the
nothing there,
far
but
right on top of the counter there.
right. But there was nothing that would reflect, no mirrors, no nothing in there that, and there was only 1, 2, 3 of us in there. And that was captured with a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Oh,
no
wow.
ghost app or nothing on that phone because I checked that phone out when they took it.
Someone asked if you have any activity in the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
Marie.
imagine down by the bar.
We've done live investigations up there live on the Bill of Rights Network. And we've had, okay, you got Irene in there and a bunch of others that watch all the shows and everything. They
Mhm.
was watching that night. They were seeing people in there. They were seeing stuff in there. Denise Pridemore was up there with us. She
Was
was
she?
seeing and different things. And we got a lot of activity up there. Nothing
Make
bad
Joshua laugh.
happens. They mess with us all the times. We'll go in the mornings and they'll have the entire, we got the automatic paper towel dispensers in the bathrooms.
Uh-huh.
It'll be ran all the way out on the floor.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Or the women will go in the women's bathroom, sit down, and the lights will start going dim and bright, dim and bright. I've had electricians in check it. Nothing wrong with the wiring. So it's
That's
quite
neat.
interesting.
Yeah, that's neat stuff.
Which
Good
this
stuff.
whole town there's something around this whole town because, like I said, in the 1830s we had the big Mormon wars up here where they was running them out of these counties and shooting and killing and all kinds of stuff going on. Plus, you got up here in Gallatin is where Jesse James and Frank James robbed the bank and shot the guy.
Oh, wow.
And right down the road is where they robbed the train. So there's a lot of different things that happened in this area. But and then our little town, if you watch any of the shows on television, have you caught the new Joe Millionaire for Richer or Poorer? It came on this last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of our local boys is on there from Gallatin. So
that's awesome. How big is Gallatin?
Gallatin is 1,800 people.
Oh, dang. And they made it there.
Mm-hmm.
He must be a special guy.
He's one of the biggest ranchers and farmers there is up here.
Oh, wow.
And it's a spoiler alert on YouTube anyway. They introduce him, show Gallatin on there, the water tower and his big business out here and everything. And he goes, I'm worth $10 million. Everybody knows it. And I'm going, well, nobody needs to watch the rest of the show.
Funny. I was thinking something like that, dude.
So, but yeah, well, I just wanted to send you the picture and everything. Thanks for popping me on here. But
thank you for sharing it with us.
Got to do some stuff in the house here. I just got off work. I always try to get on your show and watch. And
appreciate it, Carl.
We get Vincent's show done. So,
hey, Nick, ask what location was that photo was taken.
Oh, that was at Carl's restaurant.
That's it. BB's Down Home Cooking in Gallatin, Missouri.
And
that's like the bar area, the dining and bar area.
Yeah, the bar is what you see in the front of the picture with the chair that's real bright and visible. Then if you're looking back, you're looking right out the front of the building. And to the left of that spirit is a pool table.
Maybe he wanted to play pool. Maybe he wanted to mess with the balls.
He was there for the barbecue.
Huh?
He was there for the barbecue and to get
that's right.
Probably.
And a drink. A Jameson? No.
That stuff looks good. That stuff looks good. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, wait until you see I'm finished building my new smoker. And I'll take a picture of it while we're smoking meat because it'll be big enough I can do 25 briskets on it or up to 60 slabs of ribs.
That both sounds good.
So, but I've got to get off here and do some stuff with the old lady. So, you all have a good night. Thanks for bringing me on. Check that photo out and see what all we can figure out.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Carl. We'll definitely give it a look.
Okay, brother. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. That portion of the show was brought to you by our sponsor. That's the voice of a new generation.
Sponsor, Nestle Pure Life, the side of well water.
Blackjack gum.
Hey,
Huh?
Isn't
Wasp cloud?
blackjack gum? Isn't that like flavored licorice?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it. It's amazing.
That's,
Oh my
we,
gosh.
we endorse our products and we don't bow down to corporate sponsors, but we do try our products when we get an endorsement. This first hour
Go
is brought
dog.
to you by this. The second second hour of the show is actually being brought to you by Preparation H, which I will be demonstrating that
Lord.
No, not today. Not today. No.
You've got that morning broadcaster voice, Howard. Like I'm driving to work, and the first thing I want to hear about is Preparation H. Start my morning off right.
Or being gay. How about that? Why not?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So let's get back to Miss Onae. We got
I have to
caught
tell
up
you
with
one
that.
more thing. I guess what I had for dinner.
Yeah. Oh my. Look,
Jeez.
it's got a brown tip. It's got a brown
I
tip.
just had to share it with you. It was grilled.
I love
okay?
it.
It was brown at the tip.
I don't know what it means, but anyways, Onae, how about your day? How
There
was
was,
your
there was
day?
one question I wanted to ask Onae, and it's been every time I get her and talk to her, I just forget to ask her. And usually that's one of the first questions I ask someone. Onae, you are a gifted woman, a gifted and what you see and what you get from spirit and everything.
Spit it out.
When was the first time you actually knew that you had a gift?
When she was little.
I don't know. It was a rough road. It wasn't easy, even though I was raised in a family of intuitives. We always knew we had the ability in our family, but no one had the ability as much as I did or do, except for my aunt. And my aunt wasn't crazy about the whole mediumship part. That was the part that she was just like, no, don't go there, don't go there. And so I didn't have much help in that area. I've always had the abilities of reading and being intuitive and psychic. And that was always accepted in the family. It was scary though for the family for the mediumship part. But I would say it's been happening to me for the longest time. I don't even remember when I started seeing things. It was just something that I always did, but it wasn't completely accepted in my family. So it was hard growing up with that part until I finally got to the church where I grew up in from when I was 17, the spiritual church. And one of the reverends, actually two of the reverends, Maggie and Karen there, they started to help me understand and grasp it. So it's like, cause I would know things would happen to me and I'd see things but it didn't like really come to that fruition for me to be able to claim it. Until I was like probably in my 20s, late 30s or early 30s kind of thing. Because that part of the mediumship part was, that's when I think I was able to claim it and understand what it was. But before that, I just thought it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But the psychic stuff, I saw that. It was like, I grew up that way. So it's just something that I would see, hear, talk. I met imaginary friends. So, growing up. So I was just the weird child growing up.
Right.
So I kind of stayed to myself a lot for the most part. I mean, once I'm very shy, but once I get to know you and feel comfortable around you, then you can't shut me up. But growing up, it was hard. You had to keep your mouth shut. One, I was raised in a Catholic school, so you couldn't tell the nuns that you were, reading cards at the kitchen table with your aunt and mom. Uh-huh. So you had to keep that kind of quiet. And then you can't tell the nuns that you're seeing stuff because then you probably get an exorcism or something.
Yeah.
So and so you had to keep a lot of things quiet growing up, and so you knew what to say and what not to say and who to say things to. But the psychic ability and the tarot card readings were more acceptable for people as I was growing up. So that's what I kind of clung to, and then just all of my abilities, I would be able to see. I didn't realize I was remote viewing. So I can't even say when I started because I grew up this way, but I didn't have labels for it. So I've kind of always been this way. Sorry. I have nothing interesting.
No, it was interesting because what you were saying just a while ago, you said that everybody in the family had some kind of ability.
Yes.
But you had an aunt that was kind of telling you, don't do it. Trying to, keep it away from you, not to pursue it. But how can you not pursue something that's, always in your face?
You.
Yep. And the more I fought it,
Right.
the worse it got, the scarier it got. And so then then the ladies at the church were finally like, listen, just, that just made me, I can't stop thinking of Chrissy when I hear the word listen now. So listen.
Everybody's addicted to it.
She's got to get a t-shirt. Listen.
When you see Chrissy
I'm
in a
telling
nun
you.
costume, she's in a nun costume.
Yeah,
and she's
so
like,
growing up that way, it was like, and having them say, listen, you've got this ability, use it. Don't be afraid of it. And because I was always trying to squash it. But because it's not fun seeing dead people. So when you don't know what you're seeing,
and not being able to tell anybody is even worse.
Not being able to tell anybody. Exactly. And if you do tell anybody, it's not, so when I became more confident in my abilities and I was doing more readings, and I was getting, to the point where I was like, I have some cards laid down on the table, but, most of my readings are coming through just, through here, through my brain. And then that's when I started like seeing even more people, and I'd start to describe them to people in the readings. And I wouldn't tell them that they were actually like right there next to them. So, and they're but then when they recognize, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so-and-so. And it's like, oh, okay. So then little by little, I got a little bit more confident to tell people, yeah, that's, they're right there next to you. They're right here. You can feel them right here. So people were like, kind of like, hey, Greg. So people were like starting to like accept it. It was, so I was drawing in, instead of people being afraid of it and having to hush, that's when when I claimed it, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm a medium, I'll just claim it. And then that's when people started coming to me that were open to it. And then that got, just more open. And next thing you know, I'm doing, stage work and selling at theaters and corporations and events and stuff like that. Because once I opened up, it was accepted. It was like, boom, now they're everywhere. And it's like, but I'm not afraid of it anymore. It used to be like a kind of a scary thing because I had to squash it because nobody liked it. So, and now I'm around you people who do.
All of the weirdos except the weirdos, right?
But my aunt, she was like basically my mentor. She's like a surrogate mom, and she was, my mentor and all that. She was the one who I kind of basically took after in the family because I don't know if there's any other readers in the family. I think she was it that was left. And then my mom, she can read on good days. So basically I'm it. And my daughter, we all have it in the family of some form. And my daughter is extremely strong without even practicing because she grew up with me nurturing it. And, so she was it was okay for her to say things and see things. And, and I explained it to her and it was all good. So she's super powerful, but now she's busy being a mom. So she doesn't want anything to do with that. But it's pretty interesting how the life I had. It was kind of like it's kind of conflicting almost in a sense. It's like, yeah, we accept this abilities, but you can't go beyond that ability kind of thing. Don't do that. No. I guess because she's more afraid, I guess. And because again, we were raised in a certain way, in a certain church, a certain family way, and we were allowed to do only certain things. And then beyond that was a little frightening.
Right.
But I was just the one who was just like, I have to do it because the more I did it, the easier and less frightening it became. It became more like, oh, I need to find out this information. They're wanting to talk. They're coming here for a reason instead of me being so afraid of them. So.
At least you had some. I mean, you still have. What was that?
Echo.
Echo.
It's echo.
It just literally started.
At least you had family that was there to help you and back you up. I mean,
Yeah.
you have a lot of people out there in the world who have abilities and they don't have anybody in it. And to me, that would be a scary situation. You know,
Oh, it
seeing
is.
dead
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It is.
And you
Growing
don't know
up
what
without
it
that
is.
support is the hard thing.
I mean, you would actually think you're going, you know, you're schizophrenic or something, you know, to a point.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what they'd probably call it if you told someone that, and they.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they do.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the thing is, what's so sad is that even in my family, we have people like back in like my aunts and maybe their aunts or like something like that, and like further back in the line, we've had people who have been labeled that. And
Mhm.
maybe they weren't, now that I'm like thinking about it, it's like, well, maybe they weren't, maybe they actually had abilities, because I have a cousin who can see things. But it's not acceptable. So I was talking with her and confirming what she was seeing. So I think she has the ability, but she's afraid of it. So we just kind of like brush it under the rug in a sense.
Well, I had the privilege of talking this past week with, well, actually last week with Miss Spencer right here. She has her own show now on the Things Network.
Yes.
She's a medium psychic. She does cards, I believe, right? She just reads people. She
I
reads.
think she gets your picture and then
And she looks at your picture.
sees what she sees,
Right.
energetically, and I think from what I was getting,
Clairvoyantly, sort
totally
of,
tune in here or chime in here anytime. Janisha, right? Is it Janisha?
Janisha?
So,
it kind
I
of
think
be
it's
almost
Empress-
like
Empress-
psychometry.
Empress J. I think it's
She said
Mistress
intuition.
Empress.
just intuition, yeah. So, yeah, and she's very accurate. So tune into her show.
Yeah.
But yes, it was just something that just kind of just comes to you, and it is very.
Jonicia.
Jonicia.
Oh, Jonicia. Sorry.
I love that. That sounds way better.
And you can say Onae's name is on a, like you're sitting down on a chair.
And this is Joe.
I call her Onae. I always butcher your name, so forgive me.
Don't.
Empress J. It's Empress J. And she comes on right after the Petri dish on Thursday night. So y'all, if you're watching the show, stay tuned and watch hers, because she's very gifted.
I'm gonna check that one. I just saw the Alabama skeleton.
You're gonna tune into her show, but before you tune in, you send her your picture. That's what you do.
That's cool.
So you got to tap into her site there. It's being advertised on Things, right? Is it just Things, or is okay?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And then go on to Things, and then go onto her show, and her contact is in there for you to email or you email her your picture in there, and she doesn't show it on the screen. She doesn't she's not like, here's Bob and he's a screw up. But
hey, look, that's Howard sitting on the shitter again. Look at Howard. Look, he got a little thing. Look at him. It's little.
He's not on the shitter, Howard.
Oh my gosh. Don't look at it. If Howard sends
it was really interesting and fun being on her show and getting read, because she read me. So, and I think she was even saying how, like, when she read me, I think she was even saying, like, I kind of keep to myself, keep things in, keep things hidden and held in, because it's, I keep things a lot, hidden, unless you're like one of my really good friends. And then it's like, you can't shut me up. Then you're like, please shut up. No, don't tell me anymore.
But I was telling her when I was talking to her, I mean, to me, and I'll say it, and I'll say it out to everyone. It doesn't, I'm not going to hide from it. For me, it's hard for me to read. No, not trust. I just don't believe psychics and mediums. I just don't believe them. Now, in order for me to believe that you're psychic, well, let me finish now. In order for me to believe that you're a psychic or a medium, you have to prove to me you're the real deal. I mean, you have to literally prove it to me. And out of everyone I've seen out there, there's only a handful of people that I would trust and let them do readings for me. And that's it.
Oh,
Anybody else you can keep. And I'll give you that list right now. That's going to be Jennifer, Onae, and so far, Jonishi. How you say it again?
Jonicia.
Jonicia.
The knee. So
She's shown me something. I mean, so far I'm buying into it. So with her, so I'm just have to watch the shows a little bit more and see what the comments are and see how that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, she says you look enchanted, Onae.
ooh, I do.
Where's it at? There it is.
Thank
That's
you.
what I think, Jeremy. I agree with you.
What? What's Jeremy saying?
People that prove themselves that don't have to try to prove themselves.
Yes.
Yes, just being authentic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's the problem sometimes,
That's
when
not
I'm just
really why
myself,
people
it's
do
just
that
like
stuff.
crazy.
Anita wants to show you a thing or two.
No, I'm taking.
Thing one and thing two.
Oh, I don't know. I had to do an exorcism of my brain. Hold on, let me think about that.
I was
Tag
saying
demon.
Dr. Seuss. Cat and hat. Thing one and thing two. Anita, beware.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with
Jonicia.
that. I love that
I agree
name.
with you.
Jonicia.
And that's what gives us the real deals, the problem that we get the bad rap. So
Yeah. Yep.
Or I'm not trying to
There's so many out there that fake this stuff, and yeah, like you said, it gives the real ones the bad rap.
Gator gumbo. That's what she said. I don't know what that means, but I'm not trying to knock witch people either, but I just left some groups because of some people that were claiming to be witches that were talking about hexing people all the time, which is BS to me. If you're that miserable, you've got to go around hexing people all the time just for fun, then you need to get a life. It's crazy.
Yep.
Hex him back. Hex him back.
Oh no, I wouldn't hex them back because it's going to come back on you, and that's why they're ugly.
you don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they are ugly. They
You
are
just
literally
wish
ugly.
everybody love and light. That's what you do.
Yeah.
If you
Those
have a
people-
situation with a person that they're just not, love and light, then you just kind of wish them love and light.
I do that. I do that. I wish him love and light,
Mhm.
and it puts the lotion on its skin.
I thought you were gonna say glittery vampires. Glittery vampires that glow in the sun. I would wish for those. That's not too bad.
In the group.
That's what it started out as, and then it started talking in the group. There was like a private group, and they were talking about, oh, this person. They were just a gossip circle that were literally putting hexes on innocent people for no reason, and I will not partake in anything of that nature.
All the women she's in her group, they stuck on love spells.
That's a little different.
Lord.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Well, love spells are okay as long as it's not trying to control somebody and make them love you. Otherwise, that's against free will. And if there's emotion there for somebody and desire, then yes, a love spell would be, at least in my opinion, is it will just enhance it. It will like kind of activate it in a sense, and maybe like move things around universally to kind of make it happen then a little easier. But it's not to control people, because that can just backfire on you. That's
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It can actually turn around, like where you become obsessed with them, or they become so obsessed with you that you can't handle it.
Yeah. And and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, really.
Jeremy is good with that, though. Jeremy is good with love spells, because I love Jeremy.
I dream about Jeremy at night. Oh, the kitty.
I do. I wake up in a cold sweat and everything. Jeremy. Hot flashes.
Yeah.
I think I'm going through man pause.
Menopause.
Man pause,
I
yeah.
think that's always going to happen, Jonici. I don't think you'll ever be out of
When you
business
pause your
with
manhood,
that.
Howard.
Yeah. No, people are always into having love spells and done for them. And that's I do spells, but I do more of protection stuff. If it's
Yeah.
going to be good karmically, it's to protect you from something, then that's when I'll do it. And I don't even do that until it's like absolutely necessary. Like I had a vampire try to attach to me, and it was just, it worked instantly when I was like, because I didn't realize every time she would touch me, it would be like, I get like this weird sensation, and it was just like, stop touching me. And she would follow me around, and I mean, like everywhere. Like if I went to drop my kid off at school, she was there. Went to, the store afterwards, she was there. Everywhere I went, she was there. And she's always like trying to touch me. I'm like, I don't like people touching me. And two, she was like, when she did it, it was like some kind of almost like, and then I felt like tired afterwards.
Like the energy zap. Yeah.
Yeah. And so someone's like, oh my God, it's a vampire. And I'm like, a vampire?
Yeah.
Really? Come on,
Energy
people.
vampire.
And sure enough, I did the spell, and boom, the woman disappeared. I was like,
Yeah, but I know a vampire though. I know a real vampire.
I know you do. Yes. And you better get your tramp stamp too.
He's not the one she's talking about, though. I'm sure she wouldn't care if you touched her.
Oh, look at Pamela. She's on watching on YouTube.
Hi, Pam.
Yeah, thank you. We haven't seen you in a while, Pamela.
You're glad you caught us before it's too late? Pam, don't you know how these shows go? Forever. We're on here all night long.
What's too late? When is too late? Howard the Naked Vampire. No, we don't want to see that, Irene.
Lord.
No way. I will die and have to be reincarnated.
Vampire ways right now. Look at that meditation state he's in.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm ready.
Put it on mute. Put it on mute, Howard. Make sure you hit the mute button.
Mute. Yeah, I'm muted.
Mute with him being naked. That doesn't do anything.
If you're busy,
that's what I'm saying. There it is. I'll mute it all day long if you want. That's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Howard the Bathroom Vampire. It sounds like a cartoon.
So
I've
been on the show with a few of these things with you. But Ricky, what got you into this? I don't know that about you.
For the paranormal?
Mm-hmm.
It found me at a young age. All the way from being, an infant toddler when I started speaking, having a conversation with my grandfather that I never knew, which was my dad's dad, who passed well over a decade before I was born. And then growing up, I was told, oh, there's no ghosts, there's no spirits or anything like that. I would be seeing, hearing, stuff like that. Ran into an issue with the doctor because at one point I was like telling them what I was hearing and they labeled me. They were trying to label me, just like y'all said, schizophrenia. Mm-hmm. Well, age of 13 rolls around and I saw my first full-bodied apparition at Chickamauga Battlefield, and ever since then, that's what started it. I got into the field at that point and never looked back.
So did you see shadow people or everything, or like apparitions?
When I would see them, they were real quick, just shadows. I would mainly hear more than anything. I'm more clairaudient than anything. I hear more than I see. But I mean, loud and clear, and I still do it to this day. Even when I was a kid, my mom and dad will always ask, who are you talking to? Nobody's saying anything. Why are you saying what?
And you don't like? Do you hear it in here, or do you actually hear auditorially?
Both. More in here, but majority of the time on investigations, I catch it. There's a few occasions where I do hear it, but it doesn't get caught, and I think that's when it's mainly up there. But majority of the time, it's audible when I have a recorder running.
Yeah, it would be pretty funny to show it to all the people that said you're schizophrenic if they could hear an EVP.
Right?
Like I told you so.
My sister, she thought, I was losing my mind at one point. They took me out to a cemetery back in 2008. And I was saying I was hearing stuff, and then it was on there. And then as time went on and we investigated more and more, stuff kept popping up. And they're like, okay, well, something's going on. I didn't feel stupid anymore. They actually started believing me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
I do feel like it's more acceptable and more people are actually not telling their kids, don't tell anyone about that because they'll think you're crazy. And instead now they're like reaching out and saying, hey, my kid's seeing stuff. Can you come check this out? Because I feel like that personally, just in the last last year, that's probably the most cases we've had is someone It's like, hey, there's a woman always, and they're kissing stuff, or they're hearing stuff, or they're like smelling stuff, and they're like talking this stuff a lot. And I'm like thankful for that they don't have to live in the same, what do you want to call it, like generation that we were from, to where it was like, don't talk about that anymore.
Where it's taboo versus being openly acceptable.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could hear voices, and I would talk back to them, and I wouldn't care what people would say. You think, shh, they think you're crazy. I say, bitches, I got papers that say I'm crazy.
They don't think they know I am. That's why the ghosts come to me, and the craziest ones come to me. So I'm special.
Short bus special.
You're
That's
like
me.
Suicide Squad special. Like Harley Quinn special.
I'm the window licker on the short bus.
Yes, it does.
The raspberries taste like raspberries. Snozberries taste like I would too. Somebody told me that, and I was on the bus. I'd probably look at one of them.
I'd be trying to hop out the window, probably, or fly out the window. I used to stick.
Howard's the one in the back of the bus, mooning the oncoming traffic that's following the bus. That's Howard.
I'd be pissing out the window.
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, I've done that.
I'm sure you have.
I have.
He's not speaking out of spite. He's speaking out of his experience.
Experience. Yeah, I've done that. I'm telling you, I've watched Jackass, and I've sat down there, and I've just literally done that, thought about doing that. Gotta try that. I mean, I've done that with all the movies.
Yes, Joshua, it is sad because, especially if you're living it. So, poor people. I concur. Aw, Greg, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Wow. Man.
Howard feels insulted, don't you, Howard?
I didn't get no lovins. I look great. I was called a bathroom vampire. That's all I got out of this.
You figured that'd be the best compliment ever.
I want to suck your shit. No, that's not right.
What did you just say?
That's a Rosie comes in at the end of that.
Vampire poop sucker? Is that what you said?
What?
Yeah, Dawn Marie said that.
What? Oh, yeah, okay. So are you like a plunger? You're like a vampire plunger?
Go there and said, I want to suck your shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. That's why I said, are you a vampire poop sucker?
While wearing a thong, of course. Okay.
Stay fashionable.
Freelance song model.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it,
That would
Greg.
be miserable. So Howard, does it split?
Greg Koss is super nice, guys. Have you seen his show?
Yep. I was actually a guest on there with my good friend that owns Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, Ronnie.
I actually met Greg in person. He's so sweet. He really is.
Lucky. Greg is pretty cool. I want to meet him.
And he's interesting. He likes all kinds of stuff with paranormal.
Yes. He's got some stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. What night is his show? I don't remember.
I'm going to, I think, be on it, so I should know.
Weekend. Well, I was on there one time, and I was like, if I was on there one time, it wasn't the same night as my show, so it couldn't have been Monday night. But I don't know if
I think it's Wednesday night, if I'm correct. Am I correct, Greg? Greg, put your information on here so everyone can find you.
Wednesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it's a Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday.
The reason I'm asking is, like, one time he invited me on his, I can invite him on my show if it's not on the same night.
Shadow Hunters, I think, is the name.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so funny. I think I remember now because
I had a brain fart.
One of my nicknames, like my YouTube channel that's the Spectral Sailor used to be Ruby Shadow Hunter. That used to be my Facebook name too. Pamela. Howard, you look lovely.
There you go.
I'm trying. I try every day.
Fan
I do.
yourself, Howard.
He's
Fan yourself.
glowing.
You're having a hot
He's
one.
glowing.
I think we found like a perfect like A team here because everyone's like, this is funny, and everyone's laughing and stuff and enjoying themselves. This was like a good 4-course meal here.
And Howard's being a
So,
good boy.
what was it?
I am. I try.
Oh, there he
Friday
is.
is
Here's
7.
Greg. Just trying to keep the peace, spread the love. Friday, 7 Central. Friday? I thought it was Wednesday. All right,
I
okay.
need to grab you one Monday, Greg. I'm trying to book some
Oh,
UK
you come on.
people.
Oh, 2 hours later, we come on with the unholy trinity. So whatever you sharing out there that's love and light, we're crushing that shit at 9 o'clock.
Oh, you mean
We're
you're
the mature version of Adult Swim for the
y'all are
Paranormal
tainting
series.
and cursing it?
I don't know. This week we're going to have a good topic. We're going to talk about
It is a very good
locations,
topic.
What?
movie locations that were actually haunted.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Old Tucson Studios. I remembered.
That's a good one. I didn't think of that.
I was thinking about like the Amityville house or the
The
Conjuring
Conjuring.
house. Yeah.
Because they had the
Oh,
sleepless
those-
unresting that were just
No, but they
I
made
think where the,
movies.
like,
They made
movies are made.
movies. No, they made movies about these places.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they
haunted
should make a
locations.
movie about Old Tucson, because Old Tucson that's where they filmed movies, and it's haunted because you can still hear and see what's the big guy's name?
John Wayne.
John Wayne. And so he actually, I think, still haunts.
I want to just go hang out there and just have a conversation with good old John. That'd be badass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so here it is. Greg's putting his information on there.
Yeah, Shadowhunters Paranormal.
Yep, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
You need a victim. I'll victimize you for my show.
Poltergeist, that was when Josh was talking about. Isn't that the one where people that were in the movie actually weird shit happened to them?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah,
believe
and
all the
matter of
children
fact,
died.
Just recently, I
One
talked
of
to
the actresses
the guy
was
that
murdered.
played the kid that played little boy, and he was saying on set they were having weird things happen all the time.
Yeah.
And it kind of got him into the paranormal after.
Well, look at the lady that was in the movie, okay? I think Poltergeist Activity follows her. What's the little short lady's name? I am not kidding you. She is in every freaking
She's
paranormal
frightening.
movie from that genre. Is she not? She is amazing. I
Hey,
I love
Joe.
her. That'd be cool to talk to her if she's still alive. But
Greg,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch the show, buddy. I have not seen Shadowhunters. The show,
Yeah,
so I'm
Howard,
gonna have to
where you
watch.
Been
it.
under a rock,
Yeah,
Howard.
yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Listen,
I've
Get it
been
together,
working
Howard.
my ass off, man. Look, I've been working.
I know.
I work.
I
I'm
know.
tired.
I'm teasing
3
you.
shows a week now.
Listen,
3 shows.
I think said 2.
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
listen.
He passed away.
I mean, I don't literally run this show, but you do. But
Who?
you run this
Who
show.
run what?
I said
What
I don't.
show?
I have 3 shows a week too. I said, but I don't run this show. You run this show.
I don't run shit. I just go by whatever y'all saying. I'm
When
here for the
you
ride.
broadcast then.
I just put it up, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, whatever.
Jo Beth Williams.
That's it, Joe Beth Williams.
Damn.
Where is she from? Where is she from? Jo Beth Williams.
From Jersey. Jersey.
No, what set's the
No.
movie though that she was on?
Jersey. Jersey Shore.
It's called Jersey Shore. The movie.
Yeah.
One of the actresses from Poltergeist was murdered. The young girl, the teenage girl with the long brown hair,
I believe one of
she
one
was
of
murdered.
the youngest one, the little blonde, she died of some heart complications, I think.
I think she did. I think you're right. Yeah, the little girl died tragically, and another was murdered. Yeah, the
little
teenager,
boy-
the
didn't
older
that little
daughter
boy-
was murdered.
I thought the little boy died too.
I don't know if he did or not. Carol Ann. There was a little girl.
Snooky.
Where's the-
What are you
The little
saying?
girl got
What?
sick and she
It
also
was
died.
filmed in the Jersey Shore, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just know that name, Joe Beth
Snooki?
Williams. Oh, was it? Was she Snooki? Joe Beth Williams? Joe Beth Williams isn't Snooki.
Oh my god.
I'm
Howard,
ready
you
for
took
this.
time out.
Joe Beth was on Poltergeist. Okay. She was, yeah. She's the little lady that I'm talking about. Right?
Snooki, Snooki Smash. Oh, South Park. Oh god, that was funny. She's got stomach problems.
No, it's not her.
But that's next week. That's y'all taking my show there for the Holy Trinity. Wow. Tomorrow we're gonna have Robert Riggy.
There should be. I bet you there probably is some kind of documentary. So Dominique was a teenage daughter. She died.
Oh, look.
She was
It's
murdered.
one of them Russian sites. Let's open it up, find out what's
Great.
going on.
Heather was a little girl, Carol Ann, and she died. They said of stomach complications. She got sick. Joe Beth Williams, was that the mom?
Sister 19 LOL online.
Don't click it then.
Let's click it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
19? Not safe.
It's-
yeah.
It's from Russia.
Vino Russian.
All
Yeah.
right.
Zelda Rubinstein,
Right.
Rubenstein, the little short lady that was the psychic that came to their house.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. Love her. Oh, look. I wonder if she's still
Her
alive.
boyfriend went crazy. Y'all gotta tune in for the Unholy
No,
Trinity. We're gonna be
she
coming up with some
passed
bunch
away.
of stuff. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff
Darn it.
going on. We're gonna talk about everything and anything with that. Matter of fact, I showed Ricky a thing from 3 Men and a Baby.
His boyfriend went crazy.
Have y'all ever seen that? The 3 Men and a Baby? And in the background, there's a scene where there's actually a spirit or an entity
That's what
standing
you
in the
sent me this
background.
morning,
I
wasn't
think
it,
I heard
Howard?
Yeah.
about that.
Sure did. They captured it on movie camera.
What about Aladdin?
Yeah, there's a kid that plays that boy. His name's Oliver Robinson or Roberts or something like that. I saw him at DeadCon.
Yeah, they did.
Poltergeist.
These real bones in a swimming pool.
Chicken
I
bones,
think they were
wasn't it?
Native American.
Chicken?
That's supposed to be a Native American
Chicken bones?
ground
Pork
No, real-
bones?
human bones.
Ew, they really? Joe says they used real skeletons in the pool.
Yeah.
That's
And that was
disgusting.
supposed to
That
be a
freaked me
Native
out.
American burial ground that their house was built on. And when that girl fell in the pool, or the woman fell in the pool, all those bones that floated up to the surface, that she was like, ah, and she was like drowning in bones that were real bones.
Wow, that
Oh,
would be
that-
yeah. You know what? That would be. I don't think I'd have to like be an actor for that. I think that would be if
Really
they did that and I
scary.
was filming something that would show the true horror. Yes.
Yeah, because now you're disturbing people. I mean, that's disturbing. That's not
Yeah.
cool.
Roger on American Dad played the old psychic lady from Poltergeist. Oh, he did? I didn't see that. I don't watch American Dad really. I love the little lady on there. I love her.
What are you
Those are-
eating? Are you eating chocolate?
Yeah. With Rice Krispies. Sorry.
My guy's gonna jump through that screen and just rip that shit out of your hand.
It's like she smelled it. I think she smelled it.
Is that chocolate?
Just keep your psychic abilities out of my chocolate. You need a t-shirt that says that. Not psychic
I work for
abilities.
chocolate. There you
When I
go.
see chocolate.
Things in my head today were this song that Howard had on the show, like for the presentation for it, the announcement for it. And it's just like, oh my, I put it on like, cause I was like, I opened up my phone, I was getting out of bed and I put on my phone Howard's thing. So I listened to it and then it's like, but it's only having like a little short little blurb of the song. So that was sticking in my head. And it's like, so now I had to all morning, I had to listen while listening to drinking my coffee. And
You mean like a this show?
I had to, this show tonight. And then
Wah, 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 wah. That one
That
was
wasn't
Godzilla.
What is she? Whoa! What was that? I don't
What are you listening to?
Got it over here.
Is marijuana legal in Oklahoma?
That was my Big Bird impression. Big Bird version.
I think there's something in that chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
There's something in that chocolate.
The Godzilla, it's like sounds like Godzilla. It reminds me of Godzilla.
Oh, you mean the opening to the show? No. This was for the banners on my storyline.
Oh, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
That's
Godzilla.
why she's like, what are you talking about?
That was Gabe that
Play
came
the
up with
music.
that.
Can you play the music or we'll be kicked off? I don't know.
Talking
Show
about
it.
the
Send it
beginning
to
of
her so
this
she
show
can
right
hear
here.
it.
Yeah.
It's always a woman. That's that's the name. Billy Joel.
What are you talking about? I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
We're not
Godzilla.
on the same page.
Oh my
No, the music that Gabe made for this show that sounds like a Godzilla type of music. I was
No.
talking about that.
No, I'm talking about the lovely song that he had for me, saying that I'm going to be on the show tonight. And it was just like, what is it? What is it again, Howard?
Always a woman.
Always a woman.
I need to listen to
So,
it.
so I had that in my head this morning, but you only had like the little bit of words that it plays. So I had to like play that over and over the song and go on there. So not like this has anything to do with anything, but I just
That's funny.
it popped in my head, so I got to talk about it.
It's a better song than what I was.
Yeah. You're calling me Godzilla.
Always a woman to me.
Hey, Godzilla is the king of, what is he the king of?
I'm the king of
monsters.
It's a female. Isn't Godzilla a female? I mean, Godzilla has
I think
babies
so.
in New York.
Godzilla female.
They could go
Godzilla has
Or
babies in New York.
asexual.
What do you
It might
call
be
it? When
asexual.
they're
Where you get male and
asexual,
female
yeah, when
parts.
you
It
can
can,
reproduce on their
because
own
it has to fertilize its own eggs. It has to have both parts.
Godzilla's a female.
Unless there's like a big, I don't know. We'll leave this for the
I was just
unholy
going to say
trinity.
something that was feature this worthy, but I better not. No.
Right.
Godzilla, I'll say it. Godzilla was a tranny. You see how he got the big bling bling and shit?
Cool. Oh, my Lord.
Damn. Damn.
I went there.
I mean, it's 2022 now, so Godzilla could be whatever.
Whatever he wants to be. Whatever.
Godzilla. And Godzilla can even be a Zillabot. I mean, like a Mechazilla.
Asexual. There you go, Jeremy. Jeremy come with the big words.
Yes. That's what we said. That's what you said, Howard.
Well, I called him a tranny.
But how to have
No, you
babies,
said
though? That's the
Godzilla was,
question.
I said
Well,
asexual.
Maybe we just don't know about Mr. Godzilla. Maybe
Right?
Mr. It's like Victor Victoria. You don't know.
Okay, there we go. There's a conspiracy theory. Under the Sea was written about Godzilla Sr. and Little Mermaid.
Buster Cole. Yes, Godzilla. It says in the original Japanese films, Godzilla and other monsters were referred to with gender-neutral pronouns, while in the English dubbed version, Godzilla is explicitly described as a male. In the book, Godzilla's co-creator suggested that the monster was probably male.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah,
And
it's
poor
great.
Nick. You should know how this is, Nick.
They're talking about Billy Joel and
Hey,
Godzilla.
damn Godzilla.
And
Hey,
Godzilla uses Gorilla Glue, and they're going to replace King Kong on their Gorilla Glue with Godzilla's face instead. I'm just kidding.
Godzilla was a boy until he
Yeah,
sat
because
down with some Gorilla Glue.
didn't King Kong beat Godzilla or beat something?
You gotta watch how you word that now. You gotta watch how you word that.
Actually, Godzilla was going to die.
Watch the wording.
I mean, not
King
Godzilla
Kong
was going to die.
ripped the mouth open.
Defeated. King Kong defeated Godzilla. Godzilla defeated King Kong. One or two. You don't say beat. No, that's
Okay.
because my mind's going
He's
all
them
over the
off.
place. I've got about
Finish
4
them
things
off.
I can
How's
go with
that,
that.
Howard?
Oh
King
my
Kong
lord!
finished Godzilla off. Is that better?
King
No,
Kong
they
what?
actually came together to help each other
Yeah.
because they had to, because there was the Mechazilla. And they had to kill the Mechazilla because it was like 10 times more powerful than both of them.
Yeah.
Remember, it was
They
like
had
someone made
and
it
one
in like a big warehouse. They made this
Godzilla,
Mechazilla
King Kong,
that
and
spit like a
Gorilla Glue.
blue electric fire or something like that. It was like a blue jolts of lightning or something, and they had to kill it.
There you go. Nick, look into Godzilla. Let me know what you come up with. It's a
Yes,
cryptic.
we're now debating this now.
He didn't want to be sued by Godzilla.
Or maybe it was like Jesus and Mary. They just happened.
Just happened.
Huh? The Godzilla, the Gorilla Glue, or the
The
Mechazilla?
Immaculate
What are
Conception.
you talking about?
The Immaculate Conception.
Okay.
Yes, it ended
Godzilla.
with Godzilla forced King Kong to submit. King Kong was going to die.
According to
Yeah.
what movie?
Huh?
Yeah, because
According to
back
what
in the,
movie?
yeah, because they had it back in, I think it was in the 50s or 60s, they had the Godzilla movies where they had 2 of them, 2 versions. One was Godzilla versus King Kong. One was where Godzilla defeated King Kong, and the other one was the Japanese version. And the American version was King Kong defeated Godzilla.
If it was the older one you're saying, I don't know. I haven't
So
seen it, I don't think.
that was the American version.
Yeah. What's
And
next?
What's
then
next? King Kong?
King Kong.
Braveheart was born. Freedom.
Freedom!
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, I do
It's a
too.
powerful movie.
It'd be even better when
I don't
Makes me want to paint my
Chrissy
face
runs through the
blue.
woods. Ricky did that actually. Ricky had a wig on in front of his house with a baseball
I
bat.
did. I walked out. I said, "You can take my woods, but you can't take my freedom." And I chucked a baseball bat like it was a spear.
Mothra.
And I did a slow mo of it too. The slow mo had me pissing my own pants. I made myself laugh in that video. I was like, "Oh my god!" I told Howard it's got to be the intro to Unholy Trinity. We got to put that in the intro.
Yeah.
I was just trying to step up and show Chrissy how she needs to get enthusiastic and just go out and film. And then the cops got called.
Man, I want to watch that
neighbors
again
called the
now.
cops.
I have to watch
Thought
it.
something was happening down here. Do you
I
think
need
that
to
the
drink.
gorilla
I'm
would
about to
actually
choke
know
on my-
King Kong was using the glue on Godzilla?
I'm sorry, you guys.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Godzilla might not
mute
like
for
the
a
glue.
second. Take a drink.
Take a drink.
Interesting. I don't know. That's a good question, Nick.
Me too, Dawn. I'm right there with you.
They's got her hair sticking up on one side. She's like, what the fuck are they talking about now?
Hey, Chrissy, who said it's got to be in a cornfield? I did it in my front yard, so.
Yeah, Toho did make some great movies. That's for sure.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a production company, Toho. I love that Onae. Onae had that head just sticking up. She was just scratching her head. What the fuck are they talking about?
So you stuck her finger in her light socket.
Yeah.
There. I think I fixed it now.
I noticed that they're bringing back a bunch of those old shows and movies now. They are. They all bring
Yeah.
back. I noticed that somebody put them on. Well, Gabriel actually put on our page, and I seen it before that, way before he posted it. That Disney's making another haunted. Is it haunted
Mansion?
Haunted Mansion Part 2? Yeah, it's coming out Part 2. They're making that one.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I just got a private message from somebody, and he said he just started his own Facebook Onae with an extra E page. Oh no, this one has an extra A page. And he's booked all the way till March with readings. Making fun of my stalker.
That's messed up.
Oh my gosh.
Joshua's got a thing with your beautiful nails. That's good for slicing.
Yes.
Cougar shit.
And they are, because you know what? When I get them first done, I like them square and sharp. So they have to be straight and across and sharp. They have sharp edges. So they actually kind of hurt a little bit if I'm not careful.
Mine's are gnawed down to the nub.
Yeah, mine are too.
I've been having these things forever since I was as little as. Yeah, as soon as no, you're not muted.
I was
I hear
saying,
you. It's fine.
Oh, you're talking about fingernails.
It's what you have in your chocolate. That's what's making you think you're muted.
Yeah.
We hear you just fine.
Because my head's in a cloud. No. It's in a fishbowl. What did it say?
Howard's enjoying this.
We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. No.
She snuck
Me,
away and did
myself.
something, Howard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still wondering if that weed is still illegal. Look at that. Them.
I'm just kidding. I have a throat thing going on where like I can't cough and I just can't stop coughing. I start choking on the dryness of my throat, so I have to have candy or gum or something. I'm stupid.
Return to Babylon. What's that?
That's
I'll have to
just joke.
Google it.
Is that like
You know
Babylon
I'm
5?
Googleable? Did you know I am Googleable? I didn't know I was Googleable, but someone told me I was Googleable. And so I Googled myself.
I'm Googleable too.
Googleable. That's funny.
Yeah.
Irene says too much weed in Rosie's chocolate.
Rosy chocolate. That sounds. That mom chocolate now?
She eats the chocolate and then smokes the wrapper. Right? Sure, Rosie, tell him.
Right.
Right. Look, I got my own bag here. Oh, shit.
What? Is there raisins for you?
No, they ain't raisins.
Is it raisins?
No,
Oh.
that's pipe tobacco.
Ah, what kind? Regular? Cherry?
Newminster Sunset Rum.
Sunset rum? Did you say rum?
Eat it.
Rum.
I dare you to eat it.
I love rum. Tobacco.
I'll chew tobacco. Dude. It's all good.
Corncob pipe?
Corncob pipe.
I'll look up Howard
Okay.
on Google and find what you don't want
Is that
to
your
know.
corn pipe, Howard?
Yeah, is that corncob? Yeah, I've had that with some buttered
That's what I've been smoking for the shows.
tobacco.
The corn pipe.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
this? Rosie, you might like this. This is a
Yeah.
really cute little thing. I got this as a gift from one of my friends,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it says in Morse code. Morse code.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Beautiful badass.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. In Morse code?
So yeah, so you got all these little beads, and then for Morse code, and it spells beautiful badass. I just don't know which way you start. So
You need to find out. Because
That's
someone might
from
be
the right to the left, I would imagine, huh?
I don't. Is that how you talk?
That's how you talk.
I don't know. Most of the time, the clasper goes in your right hand. Most of
You
the time
got
on
you got that
necklace.
you get that Eastern
So
kind of twang to you there, aren't they?
No,
It's Eastern.
Eastern?
Yeah,
I've been
Yeah,
working on it.
it's almost like a I don't know, Boston, not quite Boston, but
it does sound like in New York or Boston. New York.
Oh,
or
my-
I'm gonna try to pick up a Mississippi
York
one.
or Jersey.
you want to pick up Mississippi? No, you don't.
Massachusetts.
Wow.
Minnesota mixed in there a little bit.
Alabama, you want to pick up Alabama? I got
Let's
some date
go
with my
get
brother.
crickets and eat 'em, you know? Damn
I got some-
tornadoes.
Just watch what's the name Forrest Gump about 5 or 6 times, and you got Alabama
I
down.
love you, Jenny.
Tonight,
I can't stop talking like Forrest ever since I've seen it.
I love that.
Lieutenant Dan.
want some ice cream?
Mom.
Want some ice?
Mom.
What's the guy? What's his name? His friend, was it Bubba?
Bubba.
Bubba Shrimp.
Bubba.
Bubba. That's
what
how
I
they
was
come up with
thinking of.
Bubba
Bubba
Gump.
got shot in the butt.
Have you
Bubba
ever
Gump.
been to one of those restaurants, the Bubba Gump Shrimp
I
Company?
do. Yes, in Minnesota, in the Mall of America,
Good.
they have it.
That's good. I like it.
It is good.
We're talking
That's the
about
only place I've
restaurants.
seen it, though.
We're talking about
Okay,
restaurants
Jenny.
today.
Yeah, yeah. That's my Southern accent.
Tonight.
Nick helped me out. Jenny.
Nick.
I don't know if that's Southern or not, but it sounds good to me.
Tonight.
Jenny.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
it sounds like you're saying tonight. I thought you said tonight.
We got I am Batman.
I am
So Joshua, you
Batman.
must be from back east then. Oh,
So what? I'm from back east.
Joshua.
I said Joshua. Joshua must be from back east.
He said he talks like
He says
Onae.
he talks like me.
Okay. I'm not going to say nothing. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm Batman. I just
Uh-oh.
noticed the thing says I'm Batman on it. Funny.
How do you guys change your name?
Whenever you log back on, or if you go at the bottom
Uh-huh.
and click on the blue part of your name on the left,
The blue
it has a
part.
little, like your name, and it has a little 3 dots above it.
Oh,
Click on
look
those
at
3
that. That's
dots.
magic. Those 3 dots are amazing.
Edit name or edit audio avatar. That's
There
like
it goes.
a photo, I think. She's gonna put.
And Howard, no Batmans on this show, please.
I love it.
There, I learned something today.
Sorry, I'm wrestling with a candy game.
You are making me want to eat now.
I just have to keep like something. New York, baby, he said. Joshua, I have to keep something that makes my throat stay moist and it doesn't get dried out because it is like I'll start choking.
Moist.
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 Hey, that's Crystal. Head back to sleep. Haven't you been sleeping all day?
Crystal.
Slim Jim's on the show. I haven't seen you do that in a while. Well, I still haven't seen you even before.
Head back to sleep.
On the last shows you were on, I hadn't seen
Is
you
she-
in a very long time. I haven't seen them on the show.
Crystal, you not feeling good or something? I mean, like it seems early. It's only like 8:30 here.
Maybe she's not feeling good.
It's 10:42 where she's at.
How long has it been since Jeremy ate a Slim Jim on a show? A really long time. Hasn't it?
Jeremy eats Slim Jims on a show.
So
Yeah.
when you finally
13th
come
dimension.
back and you do your first show, I expect to see a Slim Jim, sir.
Getting tested for COVID again tomorrow.
Yeah, Piper just got tested, but
Yeah,
I don't
Cody's
know. I
getting
think her
tested
test
tomorrow
was a false
morning.
negative.
You get tested tomorrow. You're not feeling good?
So Dakota,
Crystal?
grand boy, and Crystal's getting tested tomorrow.
Yeah,
COVID.
again.
Jeremy, you didn't get the COVID when you was in the hospital?
Icky boo. Let's not talk about that. It's just icky boo.
Yeah, Catwoman. This is Rosie is Catwoman.
Look at Rosie, how she spotted it for me.
Huh? My ears. I am like really obsessed with Batgirl though.
Oh,
Oh no! Yeah, I just saw
Oh
that.
no.
That's why he's not
Hope
on
he
here.
feels better.
He's probably passed out.
yeah.
I tested recently. I came back negative. Thank God.
Something had to be going on for him not to pick up.
Your 2-year-old granddaughter, her Dawn, she said her 2-year-old granddaughter gets test results back tomorrow. That's sad. And have 2 Slim Jims.
Where you gonna put them Slim Jims?
I'm gonna have a double holster.
Oh my Lord, here we
I mean,
go.
like 6
Okay, we're just like floundering on nothing. So here,
There you go,
Howard.
Howard. Slim Jim capsules.
Tell me when. Say when, Howard.
One of those little guns that you pull the trigger and it says bang, little flag comes out.
When?
Anytime now, Howard. Anytime.
When?
Okay.
When? I'm
Okay, she's gonna
winning.
draw you some cards.
There you go. Celebration. Let go and have fun.
I do that every day.
He does.
No. Oh my god.
All right, Rosie.
Yay. Let's see what kind of crazy shenanigans I get. Oh, my headphones are coming on.
All right, tell me when.
1, 2,
Who, me?
7. Yes.
Oh my goodness, this is weird. Okay, that's crazy. Celebration. Let go and have fun. I totally shuffled those things, and I
actually
like
probably really need that. For real.
Wow. All right.
You need to let go and have fun.
Let's
All
start
right,
that.
Ricky. I'm shuffling
Hot
for you now.
Hot deck.
Okay.
Oh, hot what?
Hot deck.
Dick.
Deck.
Swabbing.
D-E-C-K.
Private parts. All right, Ricky, ready? Tell me when.
Yep. Now. When?
Archangel Raphael, provider of healing of mind, body, and spirit.
That's a
So,
good angel.
Yeah.
And party card.
He's one of my favorite angels. Now, where does Batman Rosie is?
so for you, Ricky, you would have the mantra, I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts.
That's something I need to do is surrender them damn negative thoughts. They've been
Yeah.
messing with me lately.
Mhm.
I thought she said nuts. I mean, I'm sorry. I got to come in and ask in on that one. What happened?
Hey, I've been eating them nuts too. Peanuts. Unsalted peanuts.
No negative nuts.
No negative nuts.
No.
Nick says, Howard is Batman, Rosie's Catwoman, and Ricky is Corn Boy.
Hey. I will light that damn corn on fire. Every time I see corn, I cry now. Y'all have scarred me with the damn corn.
Just burn that field out.
Popcorn. You gonna make popcorn then?
Rosie's got
Surrender
corn. Did you
those
see
nuts
that?
for
She
your
brought her
freedom.
corn on the show
I
earlier.
did.
No.
Look, Nick, this is
There
what
you
I
go,
have
Nick.
for dinner.
Pop a squat, Nick. There you go.
Look, Nick, it's got a brown tip.
A hairy one.
It's a hairy brown tip. Oh,
Oh
I got
God.
seasonings
Oh,
on my
God.
hand now. I smell like garlic.
Hey Nick, don't fart, bro. Just letting you know.
don't.
It's not safe.
Popcorn will be everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now I get it.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't get it. It's like way over my head. I don't understand your corn and your
I'll explain
your
it to you later. You
flatulence
don't want to get it
jokes.
right now. You don't want to get it right now.
It was a very weird show. My first show on the what was it? The Petri dish or was it the one before? It's on Swamp Talk. Oh, we started about the corn.
Petri dish.
It's a Petri dish, and the show went from talking paranormal to corn in like the drop of a hat. I was like,
Yeah, we were talking about Rick. We talked about Ricky for about 5 minutes,
and the rest
and
is
then all of
about
a
corn.
sudden, the rest was corn. Shucking it.
And almost every show you guys talk about the corn too. So Ricky
Yep.
explained to Onae about the corn.
Yeah, it just happened because I was I live up there in Indiana, so I called it the corn state or something. Then Nick chimed in about the corn up over in Illinois, and the next thing you know, you got Nick of the Corn, and I don't know, it just started basically off of the Hoosier state, turning into the next thing you know, it's a big old corn orgy. Basically.
Is how it
It's
was
like, what
involved
the
in that.
hell? Everybody loved it, so now I can never look at corn again. Same.
For a week, I think, yeah, for a week, Nick was talking about he was in the produce and he was taking pictures of corn and he works in a grocery store, so he was.
Oh, I sent everybody Thanksgiving pictures. I sent you and Chrissy and Nick, I think, Howard, those Thanksgiving pictures of me playing with a bag of frozen corn.
Yeah.
I was in the grocery store. I saw a thing of corn. I started laughing. People looked at me funny. I was like, never mind. I'm getting the hell out of the store. I feel
You never look at
it was awkward.
if the show was so messed up. That show was so messed up. I went into the next show. I think it was Alabama Skeleton Key. And I said, only thing I said, I like butter on my popcorn. And they went nuts in that show in the chat room. So he carried over to the next show.
Corn is
Oh,
magical. It can also
everybody
ruin a
says you
lot
need
of
to watch
dishes.
that
There's
show.
some dishes that it's in. I'm like, why is there corn in this dish? Gives it no flavor.
I like corn. That was a fun show.
Hell yeah.
Onae just doesn't know. You need to watch that show, Onae.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to watch the show, but corn doesn't like me, so.
You ain't got to eat it. Don't eat the corn. Not after what we talked about it. You won't look at corn.
Yeah, we talked about the way corn should not be used. So hopefully we educated people on how to stay away from corn.
Kind of look at it and go.
And Joshua says he threw all his corn away since then.
I don't blame him. I did the same thing. And just recently we went to like some hibachi like grill, and they had corn in the dish, and I didn't know that. So they put it my plate in front of me, and I looked at my rice. There was one little corn niblet. So I took a picture of it and sent it to Nick on my comment. I was like, look.
It's okay to mix your peas and corn, just don't call it corn.
I love it.
That's a good one. Rosie's in another world. Where you at, Rosie?
No, I just saw a Gabby Petito case update that is related to Moab. Gabby Petito case that's not been talked about in a long time. Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie case? No.
No, enlighten us.
Yes,
the blonde
please.
girl that disappeared in the white van or the white transit, and they found her body on that campground in, was it California? No, it wasn't California. The couple and her boyfriend had left her body there, and he went back home to Florida, and he cleaned out the storage building, came back, and
Did she take candy?
went back.
Did she take candy when she went in the van?
No, they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, you're talking about the Montana thing where they found her body down? Oh,
yes. Shit. And they just gave an update on some information and new enlightening like info today that is linked to sex trafficking in Moab. Actually.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Honey, I was looking at your crosses back there. The one on your right side.
About mine.
Yeah. I think I got a cross just like that hanging in front of my house. Is that brass?
These are.
I got one of that. Matter of fact, one just like that. One on my daughter's coffin.
No.
It's hanging in her room. It's
this
a big
one?
though. Yeah. Is that brass?
No, these are just.
I sent you the link, Ricky, just in case you want to look
Hold
at
on,
it later.
I'm gonna see if I can get it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it right quick.
Pamela. Yeah. I haven't been following either case as much lately as I was in the beginning because the Gabby Petito case kind of just like went cold and basically became a cold case, like every other cold case.
Wow. It's crazy what people are finding. It's like, oh, snap. There's always. Whoa.
See, that's what they presumed, but I never saw the proof that he killed himself. Just to talking about his skull having a hole in it, which suggested that he did. Him telling his parents he was leaving and not coming back. He stayed out in that area, and he never was found. The water was up, the water was down. They found the remains. There was a hole in the back of the skull, and he had left with a gun. That suggests that he killed himself, but that doesn't mean that he did.
Yeah, this is from the Celtic Festival or the Renaissance Festival.
I love the Celtic stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the one over there looked like a Celtic cross. That's cool as hell.
And this is more
That's
like
nice too, though.
They both are. It's just different forms of them.
Is it? What is it made out of?
this is brass though.
That's brass, but these are just—they're just like plaster or, you know,
like some kind of adobe
baked
or
clay
clay
of
or
some sort.
yeah.
Yep.
He gonna tear some stuff up with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a throwing store.
Howard the Vampire Slayer. Freedom! Freedom Cross. There you go. Hey, you could probably mess somebody up with that.
Put a sword on it like that.
Freedom. Hear your war cry, Howard.
Randomly, Christy said he killed her. He was dreaming of corn, and I'm like, are those two random comments, or do they have any relation? Or they like do they go together? Or were you talking about one thing and another? He killed her with the corn in the study room or the library.
No, somebody actually sent that to us from right after Jessica passed.
Oh well,
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an outdoor cross. I mean, that's why I put it hang. Had the place blessed for like the 10th time. Put that front right there by the front door. It's like a barrier.
Well, it's beautiful. That was a nice gift.
Oh yeah, I got a big one hanging up on the wall back there. That one's about
I think
almost 2 foot. That one's almost 2 foot. And every doorway's got a cross over it.
Yeah, I've added quite a few in my house in the last few months.
No, I mean, as long as this place is, you have to do something. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing everything.
And Christmas, I'm not gonna lie, right before Christmas, there are a lot of places that are selling them, like specialty ones and handmade ones that are really nice for Christmas. So I kind of hit some places up that were selling them that were handmade from Jerusalem and stuff.
My mom has one from the.
I made something handmade. I made a blanket for my niece's baby, but I didn't send it.
Is it finished?
Oh Lord,
like that's a blanket. That's a mighty small baby.
It's in progress. I tried my hand at knitting and it doesn't work.
Looks like a deranged sock.
Yeah, that's true. Or like a fishnet going bad.
Hey, we could turn them into underwear.
It's going bad, you know, like a long night in the fishnets, and they just.
You leaving us, Greg?
My daughter is not interested in tarot card readings.
That is not a fishnet stocking. That's more like a tent hose.
Pamela had a question for me and Onae.
Who what?
Pamela had a question for both of us. I was telling her my daughter's not interested in reading tarot cards. She is interested in art, like art design and web design, and going to school for that kind of stuff. But she has seen stuff before when she was younger, and she does experience stuff now along with me. She doesn't really dive into it or anything like that. She just says, "That's so weird. This just happened," or "That's so weird. That just happened." And she just kind of notes it, you know, and like, what do you call it? Like, just notes it out loud, like, or tells me.
I love the color of the fabric.
And my kids, they have abilities. Sometimes they're interested in cards, sometimes they're not. My daughter, she's really intuitive and strong psychically. And she sees things all the time, but she just ignores it and pushes it aside. She's too busy, doing other things and having other hobbies and jobs and things like that. And now she's a mom. But I still make her, we have this family tradition, and we always, have a tarot party. monthly at my mother's house.
That'd be fun.
And it's just been me, my mom, my daughter. Once in a while we'll have one of my sisters or something, and then a couple friends that we're really close to, and we just kind of keep it it's always been our monthly tarot party. During our tarot party, she has to come and she has to read cards, and I make her read cards every now and then because you don't want to lose it.
Keep in practice.
It's like starting all
Greg?
over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 5-year-old is questionable, but I'm not sure because he has such an active imagination because he's ADHD. So I'm not really. Sometimes he'll say he sees something, but he watches a lot of YouTube. So I'll watch
Well,
till he gets older. Huh?
That doesn't mean nothing.
I mean, he could or he might not. I'm not sure. I'll see as he gets a little older. He does draw some strange things, though, and that was made me very curious, and he has an imaginary friend.
Well, then, just because they put a label on him doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So, that sounds like he does. And my kids growing up, Pam, I used to, my kids, we didn't do things like normal people do. Like hide and seek would be where we would like play with the pendulum. I would make them play with the pendulum, and we'd find each other through the pendulum.
That's awesome.
So we did stuff like that. So I was like made kind of like every game we did. It was kind of like had some kind of psychic or connection or something metaphysical kind of.
She's like, you will use your abilities, and they will be supreme by the time you're my age or else.
Yep.
That's funny.
And then my and the boys, no one really. Right now they're all kind of young yet. When they get to a certain age, then they'll probably start to pick up the interest again. The only time they're really truly interested in readings is when they want a reading. They're like, Mom, is she gonna date me or not?
How funny. What does Janae think about me, Mom? No.
Yep.
Does Janae think I'm a smart man?
No, if Onae was really slick about it, she could say, well, she thinks that you ought to clean your room.
Yeah.
There you go.
They wouldn't fall for that. They'd be like, yeah, no, Mom, we They ignore me.
Then you ask me
to bed every Sunday. That's what she thinks. That'd be awesome.
That's what you do. You sucker them into that. Will Ricky ever meet someone named Janae?
Hell no, not Janae. No, Janae. No.
Hey, honestly, you never know. There are all kinds of names, and what if they're foreign or something, and their name is pronounced Janae?
I'll be like, my name ain't Forrest. I'm gonna start running.
Janae didn't turn out so well either, though. I guess.
Right.
I mean, in the movie,
I don't need that negativity.
She dies at the end. They don't say what she dies of. So what do y'all think she died of? I think she died of AIDS.
She died from that disease she got doing the
insinuated that she did. I thought it was insinuated that was how she died.
AIDS and
drugs.
drugs.
Movie a long time.
All them drugs and everything.
Well,
all that unprotected sex.
Butt goo, and you don't know what you're doing the butt goo with, and you get
You get your conjunctivitis.
Ghost
I don't know, but they don't sound good. Not today, Satan. Oh, darn. I dropped my gum in my tea. It's way down there. Way down there.
She fished it out. Hey.
Now I'm going to have to drink it out of there. It's in the bottom of the well.
That's the Navy. That's the Navy for you. They'll get it out of there.
Yeah, man overboard. Let's go get him. Nah, I didn't like him anyways. The sharks can have him.
So, Lady O, what you doing over there looking down with?
plotting your murder.
I'm texting Greg Koss.
How are you? How funny. I thought he was going to sleep.
Hey,
That's what
shout
he
out to
said.
Daniel. What's up, brother? How's it going, man?
Tea flavored.
Daniel Claus in the house.
Hi.
I need to
how
know
are
the
you?
name of that movie he wants me to look up, or the name of that show.
Babylon.
Yeah.
What's it
Something
called?
Babylon.
Yeah, it's in the
Babylon?
comments. Something
Babylon.
Babylon. Yeah, like Babylon 5. I thought that's what it was, but
How do you say Daniel's last name, Ricky?
Huh?
How do you say Daniel's last name?
I think it's Class.
Place.
Like glass. I don't know.
I don't know.
Daniel,
That was
forgive me,
great.
brother, if I butcher your last name.
Can you tell
He's
us
coming on the
how
show.
to pronounce your name, sir?
Place.
But shout out Daniel in the Hinsdale house. Amazing location. Haven't been yet. Plan on.
Daniel's
Said
supposed
it
to be
right,
coming
like
on soon.
class.
Class. Yep.
Class.
I did something right for a change.
I thought it was Clace for some reason.
Because it looks like it could be. Either way.
It's a movie that was never released.
I want to see it, whatever it is.
Got it up here somewhere. Let's see. Return to Babylon.
Return to Babylon.
Return to Babylon. All right. I'm writing that down.
Interesting title.
Need it again?
I got it. I got it. Thank you.
You got it? All right.
5. He's probably talking about. What was that?
Oh, somebody in the kitchen. Microwave.
Someone's in the kitchen that's eating chicken. Someone's in the kitchen. I know.
What do you call it? The thing that's hooked up to you when you're in the hospital that keeps your heart monitored? It's a heart monitor. It sounds like a heart monitor.
Yep, heart monitor.
I was like, what is
that? Was probably mine. It probably flatlined on me again.
Are you about to die on it?
Quit farting, Howard.
Oh.
Yeah. I've actually caught those on audio at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. The older
Have
ones.
You
they
really?
Go, it's wicked.
Yeah. I want to investigate. They're so bad. I'm just like so like I don't know. There's something about it. It's just like really curious to me, I guess.
All right. Well, it is 10:06.
Oh.
The roses are like.
Yeah.
Not here. You gotta do it right. It's gotta be perfect like that.
I ran out of snacks.
She ran out. I ran out of snacks.
Onae's been down there like. Wait.
That's hilarious.
Wait for some of that chocolate to fall.
There you go. Yeah, like for real. Here's the wrapper. And you're like, that's funny. I'll give you chocolate.
You know what's really good? I found it. I'm not a chocolate eater. I'm really not. I'm not a chocolate eater at all.
Hey, Howard, look
I
down.
found that
look down. Look
he
down.
sit down. He looks over there. He's like punching you.
Uppercutting you.
Dove chocolate, Dove dark chocolate.
Yes.
That is so good.
Dove anything chocolate.
You know what is one of my favorite things is the Dove chocolate bars, the dark chocolate, coated raspberry.
Yeah.
Valentine's
Day. They have them out at Valentine's Day.
It's a sorbet. So it's like the raspberry sorbet with the dark chocolate. Yum.
Yeah, this is like the time of year that
you guys want to know. That is like the best.
Okay. They have them usually out in January and February.
I like
when I usually see them anyway.
Bluebell ice cream down here. Every year they make like the king cake flavored ice cream. They actually cut up a king cake, grind it into the ice cream. They got wedding cake flavored one. That's actually wedding cake. They just take a wedding cake, just throw it in the ice cream vat, and just crunch it up. You know, they got big chunks of ice cream and cake in it and everything. Oh, that stuff is awesome.
I can't have ice cream. But, and Nick, you become a real big fan of dark chocolate when you can't have any sugar or any other kind of treats.
It's better
So-
for you.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate is.
The more you eat it, the better it gets too.
Yeah, I just like
Yeah.
the bitterness of it. I think
Why,
it's good.
I mean, you got to eat it. You got to eat it on there. You got to eat it.
Salted caramel or salted
Whatever it
dark
doesn't
chocolate
kill you, just
caramel.
makes you stronger.
Oh my gosh.
Does it put hair on your
Doesn't
chest
kill
too,
you,
Howard?
makes you stronger.
No, it actually removes
Dark
hair off
chocolate
my
is the
chest.
best.
What, Nair?
No dark chocolate.
Oh,
Actually
I was gonna
did-
say, what are you doing with Nair?
I think I did an essay over dark chocolate, honestly, one time. And it can actually release chemicals in your brain that you release when you fall in love if you eat dark chocolate.
It's
Oh.
like alcoholics. That's why you see a lot of alcoholics get fat because that's serious. Because what they do is it's the same chemical response as the chocolate does with alcohol in your brain. So they eat. That's to replace that instead of alcohol, they eat chocolate.
Yeah.
I knocked a kid over in the damn in this grocery store for a bag of Oreos when I first became sober. Oh hell yeah! He grabbed the
Damn,
last
Howard
bag.
was
Me and
in that club. They're mine, kid.
didn't know what happened. It's like the Wolverine
God.
came across his ass. Wow.
And then, yeah,
One of
Pam, yes, if you like black chocolate, if you like
Coffee.
black
you like,
coffee, you like dark
It
chocolate.
is
Yeah,
pretty
I
close, yeah.
have my coffee black.
Yeah. Or coffee beans that are covered in dark chocolate. If
I've
you
got
can
a
find
container
those.
of those. I should have brought them
Oh
in.
my gosh. I'm glad you're
I
not
just-
eating them right now. Yeah.
I got this third hair that's actually coming out on my chest now.
Oh,
What?
how many?
Third one.
The third one? You have
Yeah,
three?
three hairs. Yeah. I've been exfoliating.
Are you real? That's funny.
Listen,
Maybe that's Nair that's in your cabinet, not exfoliator. Have you
No,
ever
this is
looked at the
no,
label
no.
that says Nair?
No. If it was there, I would have no hair. Then I got three.
Bags of candy, yeah. I think it also has to do with the craving and the taste bud receptors on your tongue. With when you're detoxing, you crave things that you want to try to suppress your craving for your addiction to.
Sugar. It's the sugar.
So it could be butterscotch. It could be whatever you're basically kind of like fiending for, or
I just crave
detoxing
chocolate.
from.
I craved Oreo cookies.
If I couldn't drink
Hell
coffee
yeah.
ever again, I'd probably eat a lot of chocolate or dark chocolate.
Then I get me a big glass of, and just take Oreo cookies and put them in the glass and pour milk in it and crush them freaking cookies
Oh,
down
wow.
and eat it like that.
Diabetes.
Yeah. And that's what happened. Yeah. Became a type 2 diabetic. Yep. So either you die of liver cirrhosis or you die of diabetes. So you pick one.
Or you eat sugar-free stuff.
I almost wish I didn't quit drinking because, I had more fun. And you won't remember dying, so it's all good.
Are you not happy?
Yeah, but the only time I really craved anything super strong where I couldn't control it was when I was pregnant. My first one, it was Yoo-Hoo's and I think it was Oreo cookies.
You're
Yeah.
funny. That was
Oreo
a girl? Was that a
I'm not a
girl?
big fan of Oreo cookies, but I craved Yoo-Hoo and Oreo cookies.
Yous are good.
I was expecting to when the stories tell you you're supposed to crave ice cream and pickles. I didn't.
No,
But I
neither.
did.
Pickles, maybe.
Like the Wendy's Frosties, the chocolate Frosty with
Those are
the French
good.
fries, and you dip the French
that's,
fry in.
I've done that
Mm,
since
so
I was
good.
a kid. Those are
I
so
thought that was the
good.
grossest thing in the world, and then I got pregnant, and boom, like that is like the best thing in the
Eddie
world.
From Paris. The Eddie from Paris on YouTube.
Hi, Eddie.
Bonjour.
Oh yes, I was gonna say
It's-
bonjour. I don't remember the rest. I took it in freshman year.
I know
Yes.
Cajun French. I don't know proper French.
I think he said, "How are you all?" I think.
It's nice to have some French people in here.
Very good. How are you?
Not just a bunch
Eddie?
of coon asses. You know,
Hey, you're from Louisiana. Aren't you supposed to like know some kind of French, even like broken French or something?
Cajun French.
A Cajun French, yeah, all mushed up
Cajun
together.
French. Cajun French.
Speak it, Howard.
Oh, you
I
know
want to
what,
hear it.
Cajun? Howard, that menu had me salivating. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I can't wait to. What the hell are you pointing at?
That's his ass. It's a coon ass.
Come on, I'm talking about the restaurant, the menu that you sent me, and you're showing me raccoon ass.
Dragos.
Yes,
Dragos.
the menu was amazing.
That's grilled oysters.
Chrissy's in here too. Chrissy,
What
list.
time is it? Is what he said. He said what?
Oh,
He
oh,
says,
what
no
time is it? Did you look that up?
Yes, I did translation. I do that a lot.
It is 9:14 p.m. in Arizona.
10:14 in
11:14.
Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana.
And I'm
And
an
thank
hour
you
ahead
for
of
coming.
Howard. 11:14.
Thank you for joining us.
It's like a different times for all of us almost, except me and Howard have the same time, I believe.
Yep.
Very
We're central.
10:14 p.m. in the Oklahoma world, Arkansas, Oklahoma area,
Oh my Lord, look
United
at that.
States.
Who are you calling coon ass, sir?
Listen.
And then
Listen, Chrissy.
listen, are you calling us coon ass? No, I'm not calling y'all coon ass because you see you have to be on top of your game to be called a coon ass.
It's a NOLA thing. It's a NOLA thing. A Cajun thing, ain't it?
It's a Cajun thing. It's a Cajun thing.
Right.
You wouldn't understand. It's a Jersey thing.
You wouldn't understand. It's a Georgia thing.
It's a Georgia thing.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Oh, wow, you're up early.
5:15 a.m.
Yeah. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Isn't that like Italian or something? Or
Buongiorno.
French.
Buongiorno.
French, bonjour.
Oui is, right?
You saying we ain't on top?
Oui,
No,
oui.
Chrissy, you on
No, oui is
actually
Italian.
laying in the dirt face first because you didn't trip over a corn husk
Before
while
she
trying to
screamed,
run.
freedom.
What screams freedom? Them tassels is just going
No,
about
buongiorno is
5,000 miles an
Portuguese,
hour.
Onae.
It almost got some lift.
what?
You know, she did them.
Buongiorno is Portuguese.
Ooh.
Portuguese.
I know a Portuguese word because my friends growing up in school, my one friend Sue, she's Portuguese, and she always used to say to her mom, "Ukia." I think that's what she used to say, "Ukia,"
Yeah.
and I think that means what?
I might like that, Chrissy. So don't
Buongiorno
be.
means good natured. That's funny.
That's all right. That's all right, Howard. Because me and Chrissy are gonna double team your ass. We're gonna wop wop. Indiana style.
Got to catch this fat little Cajun dude first.
we're gonna release you in a cornfield.
Bye, Eddie. Au revoir.
Au revoir. I should know how to say have an excellent day.
Yeah, it was bonjour, comment allez-vous? On sait? On peut? On peut?
I know, little rabbit, foo foo.
It's so funny. Les belles étoiles.
I need to get Irene on here to cuss you out in Japanese again.
Oh, whatever.
That
It
was so
wouldn't be
funny.
the first. It wouldn't be the last.
Irene, I need you to teach me some Japanese cuss words so I have some ammo for Howard when he gets out of shape. I can just be like, get him.
Be talking in
Hit him with
broken
that kung fu wonton.
in the subtitles out and shit. In the subtitles out. Damn you.
Ricky said, hey, there we go. There's the subtitles. See? Irene, she's got them.
She's saying sexy as hell, Howard. That's what it says. She's going to get banned from Facebook again. Oh, Lord. Irene, don't do it. I'm going to go to Facebook jail again.
Have a good day as buongiornata.
He said au revoir, so he's not even here.
No, I'm just saying, while ago we were saying bonjour or
Oh.
buongiorno.
Oh, that's right, Chrissy. You could get
Buongiornata is have a good day.
Chrissy could get banned from Facebook too because she came out and threatened me. She's gonna
Oh
whip my
shit.
booty.
There we go.
To take your boot in.
ハワードは大きなお尻と小さなコックを持っています。
Is that Irene?
No, I just said I translated it. Irene's gonna know what I'm talking about. She's probably gonna be rolling in the comments. What the hell is that?
What is it?
Oh,
What are you playing?
that's a dry one.
It's on my phone.
What's going on?
I have
I'm
no
so
idea.
confused. Is that a
Excuse me.
recording? Are you farting? Is
The
that a
demons are
recording?
coming out of Howard. Oh, I figured.
It's a little dude.
Oh.
He comes with a remote control.
That's
put
the
it in
reason
the
the
chair.
aliens are coming here, is just to take your remote.
Hey, you just
away.
walk in Walmart and you just put it in your basket.
That's why they just keep leaving. They might show up, but they just kind of like, oh yeah, no, we're out of here.
I've been
I'll play one more
Maybe
time for you,
1,000 years,
Irene.
see what happens.
Irene, here we go.
ハワードは大
They're
き
like, we
な
will
お
let the
尻と
people kill
小さ
themselves
な
off
コ
and
ッ
then we
ク
will
を
come
持って
back.
います。
Good night, Jeremy.
Night, Jeremy. Good seeing you, brother. Hope you feel better.
10:20. I gotta get up early in the morning. I'm gonna get my booster shot tomorrow morning.
They're gonna do it in your
Yeah.
ass. Give you a nice little boost.
Right in the butthole.
Damn, what kind of shots you into?
Well, Froderick is dead, so I'm trying to kill the other one now.
Jeez.
So stick it in there. It can't hurt it.
Damn.
Got a mind of its own.
Oh my lord.
I call him Stan.
ハワードはお尻の上のオブジェクトを起動するのが好きです。
I'm gonna like
I love
find
it.
something to play.
They
Oh,
remind
so
me of like
yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go check that fire. I got a big fire going in the backyard.
You should
I haven't
probably
checked
check
it the
that.
last couple. Yeah, I
I'm
might have
just
to
kind
check
of
that.
sleepy and need some medication. I need to make.
Caught my shed on fire 3 times already. Trying to burn this stuff. It's the old shed, huh? It's like, wow.
Listen.
It caught on fire. Look at it burn. Oh.
A sticker and a lollipop, Nick. But yes, thank you so much for having me on here tonight, guys. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for being on with us.
Thank
It
you.
was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was.
It's good to see you smile. It's good to see you smiling.
Yes.
And
Just
I'll
don't
see you
do that.
Sunday.
That
Yes,
too
I'll
much.
see you Sunday.
Good evening.
Do that. And hair be like stays there for some reason. See that? There you go.
It's funny.
It's 80s hair.
80s.
That's
yes.
it.
80s
That's it.
metal
80s.
hair.
Get some hairspray.
Like a metal groupie. Yes.
That feathered look. Get that feathered look back. What was that movie that just came out with oh shoot. It's with what's her name? Melissa McCarthy, and she's a superhero. She gets injected in the face and all that. It's on Netflix, I believe.
Are you talking about the new Wonder Woman?
No, this is Melissa McCarthy.
She's a superhero that gets injected in the face.
Yeah, she gets injected with these shots, and it's a friend she takes a pill and she becomes invisible, and Melissa McCarthy has superhuman strength, and they battling these. It's a comedy.
No.
I can't
She
think of the
lost a
name.
lot of weight, didn't she?
Yeah, she lost
she
and she
did.
gained it back, and she lost and she gained it. She's yo-yoing a lot. Not like Adele. You ever seen Adele? Adele lost a lot of weight. God, that girl.
The Starling? Is
She
that
was
it?
very
The
small
Starling?
now.
Oh, the movie you talking about? Oh, I can't think of the name of the movie.
It says Netflix releases trailer for Melissa McCarthy movie The Starling.
No, it's an older movie. It's not that old. But
Thunder Force?
Thunder Force.
I haven't seen
You gotta
it.
watch. You gotta watch.
I don't
this
watch
film.
much. I just kind of like put I put it on because I don't have like cable, so I just have like Netflix and like things like that. But and then I just put something on and then let it play, and I walk around and do all kinds of stuff. I just need to have noise. I put on for noise.
Have y'all ever
Yeah, but-
seen the show about the women wrestlers? Like they start a club of women wrestlers from different countries or whatever.
No, but have you seen this one? Like I'll watch
Avalon?
men wrestle, but The Mists of Avalon.
No.
The Mist.
This is going to be my next movie binge thing. I'm going to watch this. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours or more.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Well, I've seen the Hitman's Bodyguard. It was night before last. Hitman's Bodyguard and Hitman's Bodyguard's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. I've seen those two. I've seen Venom 1 and 2. Now I've seen The Matrix, the new one they just came out with. They had HBO Max. So you just
Oh,
be able
wow.
to catch that.
Irene.
Now we got women's sumo wrestling here.
That's awesome. Why not?
Well, you don't want to see a woman in it. Well, yeah, that's true. Chrissy!
I knew you were when I saw that comment. I knew exactly where you were going to go with this, Howard.
She got a thong. Where's Chrissy?
Glow. Glow was the name
Look,
of the show.
look! It's not just me. Look.
I need
British
a fucking
Ladies
skate
of
jacket
Wrestling.
for this
Glow.
Oh, look at it. Oh,
She's about to whoop your ass, Howard. Like,
I know what she is. Oh, but that's a good thing I'm way down here.
listen, she'll find your ass. That woman ain't no scared of no damn road trip.
Oh, I got to be home though.
She will find your ass.
Oh Lord, that'd be fun. All right, guys, it's 10:26. We did what, 2 hours and almost 15 minutes.
Yeah. She
She
said
ain't
she's gonna
scared of
fly
no
down there.
She snakes on a plane.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, all right, guys. Onae, thank you so very much for coming on tonight. We really do
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having me. It's a
Ricky,
pleasure.
thank you for coming on and co-hosting with us. Rosie, how you doing?
I'm awake.
All right.
Bon voyage, au revoir. Good night, everyone.
Bonjour, oui, oui.
Pleasant screams.
We'll see y'all next week. I don't know who the hell is the guest name. Oh yeah, Miss Jonicia.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna come on next week,
Awesome.
and she's gonna do a show with us. Then I have tomorrow night Robert Riggy. He's coming on, and I forgot who's else coming. I can't think of her name. I'm talking to Charlotte. What's her name? I can't think. Anyway, she's from the UK. She's a medium, also. So we're having a lot of mediums over here. So
That's because we rule.
I want to do some alien stuff. I'm ready to do some alien stuff.
That'd be
I'm
cool
really-
shit.
I tell you, I saw an
If you did an
alien
alien
ship.
on this show as a guest, I want to be on that one because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask all sorts of questions.
I
Charlotte
actually saw
Underwood,
a
that's it.
huge ship.
Charlotte Underwood. Have you ever heard of Charlotte Underwood? I did a show with
Yeah, I
her
think so.
with David Childers, and
Okay.
real nice lady, real nice. So she's gonna be coming on. We still setting a date, waiting for her to some availability, and I think on the 3rd February we're gonna have Mr. Daniel coming on. Daniel
Yay.
Class. I think he's doing Petri dish. I'm not
Badass
sure.
guy right there. Daniel Class is awesome.
I've interviewed him before. He's a good guy. So I don't think I did him with the Petri dish. I think we did him on the Swamp Talk, but not Petri dish. So, but yeah, I'm reaching out to some different people right now and see who I can get come on and do some interviews. I want to get back to the old stuff where we just sit back and just talk. Just talk about different subjects instead of having guests on so much. It's good to meet new people and stuff like that, but in our community, we've gotten so small.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people out there. And then you have new people that come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. It's just getting ridiculous with that. So, so the ones who's been around, it's you pretty much know who they are, and you've interviewed them over and over again. So, like me, I've gotten
You could walk up to random strangers on the side of the street and ask them to be interviewed.
Ed DeWino. I can ask him. You seen anything? I see all kind of shit.
Found the weirdest person in town.
Yeah. I'm staying shit out of luck. Oh my Lord, listen.
Rosie, one day we should talk about maybe like shadow entities or something. That should be like a title, a topic.
I would like that topic.
There's that movie. I think it's called Shadow People, the movie, and it was really interesting. And some people are like, "Oh, icky boo," it's silly. But you know what? When you experience them yourself, that movie is real.
There you go. Nick's been telling me he's going to try to get this guy, and I'm waiting for him. Svengoolie.
I want to be on there. I love him.
So we're going to try to get him. I want to really talk about one of my favorite topics. I really enjoy talking about. It's not so much about spirits and things of that nature.
You already know your favorite topics.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. The Bermuda Triangle. That's what I want to talk. I want to get more involved in that. And then,
I met both Mikes from the Alaska Triangle. That Alaska Triangle show. I met both Mikes. Apparently, you have to that's a prerequisite to have that name, Mike, to be on that show. But yeah, there's Mike Ricksecker and Mike Cook. So when I met them both, and that's a pretty interesting show. So it's kind of similar to the Bermuda Triangle, but we have one right here in Alaska.
And then I'm also trying to
see that.
I'm trying to get a weatherman on here from a local broadcasting, just a local affiliate, and especially the one I want to talk to is David Bernard. He was actually chief meteorologist. He worked for NOAA down in Florida, and he did a lot of down in Miami way with the Bermuda Triangle, all the missing ships and things that he did a documentary about that. He was on the documentary about it, and I want to get with him and talk to him about how weather affects the paranormal. Like lightning and how it charges the atmosphere and things of that nature. Get more involved with that, more research. So there's a few things I'm looking at.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Onae's taking off a bra. Are we still live?
I'm like, oh, wait. Got me.
All right, guys.
This was getting lower and lower.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on the Petri dish. Again, we're saying that's Mr. Robert Reedy. He's a paranormal forensic psychologist. So he's got some interesting stories. He's a lot of people. He's been on a lot of shows here lately, so he's making his rounds, and we're gonna have him on here. And we're gonna drill him, see what happens. Kill for gold. So, no, he seems like a nice guy, so we're gonna.
Oh yeah, he's cool. Robert's a good guy.
See what he's about. So, that being said, we'll see y'all tomorrow night and next week. Y'all have a good evening, and thanks again for watching.
Bye.
Thank you.